Hey everybody, you're listening to the Macky Rat podcast, not the Mickey Mouse podcast, which is ironically a comedy podcast. It's extremely similar to ours. But for us here at Macky Rat, America's favorite podcast, as quoted by the Rattler, who I still bother every single weekend.
Wow, he said that? He said that we're his favorite podcast?
No, he said America's #1 podcast.
Wow.
So you could be America's #1 podcast and not, most likely in his case, ever have listened.
Sure, yeah.
I
guess that's fine.
That is fine, absolutely. And we are. I should find a soundbite of him saying that and play it every show.
Yeah, that'd be great. That's what we need for sure. Yeah.
Anywho,
America's #1 podcast. Podcast.
He's always trying to rush me off the line. Rightfully so. I'm a long-winded
Get
guy.
the hell out of here, Mr.X.
So, he's not gonna be singing that tune too long because it's almost time for the annual KXLU fundraiser. And I always send them like $100.
Friend of you again.
Yeah,
exactly.
I send more to that than I support local. It's not local radio, but it's independent radio, completely independent, not like KCR, the evil and boring KCRW, funded by shadow, companies and the U.S. government, to push an agenda. We've gone on far too long on this. Anyways, we're a comedy podcast and we talk about movies, news, pop culture, and our personal lives. And boy, howdy, are we gonna do that tonight. It's me, Donald Trump. They asked me to be the supreme leader of Iran. I said, no thank you, I don't want it. Did you hear
Big
that?
Mistake.
Yeah, exactly. Did you hear that quote recently?
No. Well, I mean, I heard it just now, but not before then.
Yeah, it's some quote they took out of content about Trump. He didn't really say that. He said a bunch of stuff, and then basically he was said that in terms of people asking some guy in Iran that. But I would like to think that he did say it,
Mm-hmm.
He's like, they wanted to make me the supreme leader, and I told him, no way. I'm not gonna be.
Nice try, Iran.
Yeah, supreme leader isn't a big enough title for me. I like the title president.
Yeah.
If you get CEO and president of Iran, can we do that? And they're like, no, we want to stick to the supreme leader thing,
It's kind of our thing.
He should have been in front of the media. He's like, supreme leader. They said you could be the supreme leader. No one's more supreme than you. You bombed us to hell. Pretty cool. They were praising me for it. They said the bombing was so good. No one could bomb like this. George Bush tried, but he was gay, so he couldn't. And another thing about these Iranians, they got the women, and they're covered in the Mr. President. It's like, what is it? It's like, Kash Patel's email has been hacked. Oh, for crying out loud! What? This meeting's adjourned. And like, Mr. President, you didn't say anything about this thing. He just walks out and like, Mr. President, Kash Patel's email has been hacked by Iran, and they released images from his email, I guess. He said pictures. He's like one of these guys that can't transfer pictures from his computer, so he's just emailing them to himself.
That's I love that. That does seem like something old Cashy application.
Yeah, he's completely incompetent.
Yeah,
he can't bring a little wire. And he's like, what is, oh no, he's an Indian. Well, I mean, he's Indian, right? And like, yeah, he's American. He's like, yeah, right. What are we dealing with here? Bob's vagine? And like, no, it's just a bunch of very mild photos that look like they could have just as easily been downloaded off his Instagram. And he's like, yeah. You know, Instagram, they asked me to be their president once. And like, yeah, I thought you might say that. Anyways, Trump rules. And you heard about this Kash Patel stuff?
I did hear vaguely about it, yeah.
Did you see the pictures?
No, I didn't know that they shared the pictures.
Yeah,
leaked email from pictures from Cashier's email account. No, I didn't see these.
They're pretty sweet. They're like a picture of him with a cigar in his mouth.
Wow.
It's nothing really. I'm guessing it's like,
it's not like a picture of him with a cigar up his asshole or something.
No, they're like very like, I'm guessing it's like they could have leaked, you know, because he, in Trump's favor, he is Indian, right?
Yeah, I mean, his last name is Patel.
That's a very Indian
Pretty
name.
Indian.
Yeah, so I'm guessing, you know, he could have, right? I mean, they have access to more whatever worse photos, right? Indian styled photos of him doing God knows
yeah,
what.
maybe those are coming out later.
Yeah, exactly. A picture of him eating with his hand.
A picture of him taking a shit on the street.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. Yeah, and like
drinking from an air conditioner.
He's like, everybody.
Speaking that way, yeah.
Everybody, I'm making a video. Look at this video of me. I'm going to choose what's something Indian. What's something distinctly Indian that's not food related?
Nearly suffering a broken hip in a makeshift VR box.
Yeah, that was sweet. Yeah, everybody, I'm getting on the train, and like today, this Iran released more images from Kash Patel's. I can't believe that's his name.
Kash Patel.
Yeah, he sounds like a comedian.
He does, yeah.
It sucks that he wasn't like Comedy Central presents Kash Patel.
The Kash Patels.
Everybody who likes cigars, raise your hand. Oh yeah, they're great, huh? Let me say. This is Kash Patel. Pretty great, huh? You know. I don't like them though. Too penis shaped.
Yeah,
they're too penis shaped. You get caught in the streets of India, you will get beaten to death.
They will whack you with a cane.
They do it all the time, yeah. In fact, there's a recent one. There's another hilarious Indian. You know, conversely, we over the course of the podcast, every year we have one fantastic India story. There was the guy who tried to offer a quarter to people going to the bathroom in the streets so they could access all the toilets are pay toilets in India. A whole quarter. It's like $1 million to them.
pretty much, yeah.
And they got offended and they pulled him out of the car and they beat him to death. Classic India. Hilarious. Then there was the guy who... What?
I remember that story, but what exactly was happening? He was giving people a quarter so they could use the bathroom?
Yeah. He's like, my friends, he's a taxi driver, and he's like...
Anybody who has to use the potty.
Yeah, well, they're just going. He's like, hey, Punjabi. If he would have done it cool like this, he would not have been beaten to death, right? If he was like, hey, Punjabi, ding! He flicks the coin. It lands in the presumably mud right in front of them.
Yeah.
And they're like, He's like, hey, go take a shit in peace, buddy. That one's on me. See ya. And he's like, and he turned out the tires and blew a bunch of like dirt in his face and stuff. That guy's cool. But the fact that he came and he was like, we are human beings and we deserve to do one of the most embarrassing yet important and sacred things in our society in private. And he's like, please take this quarter and, for one day, but one moment in one day have a shred of what it's like to have decency. And they're like, that's it. This guy's getting fucking beat, dude. And they pulled him out of the car because he took that stance, I'm pretty sure. I may just be making this up, but how else would it happen, right?
Sure, yeah.
So they yanked him out of the car and they beat him to death, which is great. Very funny,
Very Indian.
Yeah, extremely Indian. Everyone just getting into it, We're getting there. They're like America's a third world country, but we're getting there, Where if you were like, beat this guy, everybody get over here, beat this, it's America, but it's still an Indian guy, because we're a diverse culture. And they pull him out and they beat him to death. Here and there, it's going to be the same thing. Then there was a guy who got his thigh, what veins in your leg that's really important?
I don't remember, but femoral.
Yeah, the femoral. Yeah, femoral artery. The guy at the cockfight got his femoral artery cut by his own fighting chicken, and he bled to death right there.
I like that you call it a chicken.
What is it? Rooster. Cock.
Yeah, cock, yeah.
Cockfighting. His chicken. His little cute chicken. Man.
Oh, yeah. A little innocent chicken.
That sucks.
Yeah.
And it was just like floppy. They can fly a little bit. We know that they can't fly through the sky, but they can
through the sky.
Jump up pretty high,
Sure, yeah.
They can still use their wings.
Their wings around a bit.
And this happened and they put like these razor sharp claws on their feet and they have them fight, which does rule.
Yeah, very smart.
And this guy, apparently though, it's pretty dangerous, seeing as how they can just fly up and cut you. I'm sure countless people in India have like gnarly scars on their face from, chicken just jumping up and slashing them in the face.
Sure, yeah. Anyways,
that resulted in him dying. And today, another funny death, Indian-related death, Outside of normal ones, they're always getting ran over by trains.
Yeah.
It's not the same. This guy who was jazzed up on just getting his driver's license. And this guy's old as hell. I don't even know why. But he was like, came over and he was showing off to some kids. And he's like, look at this neighborhood. It's me, Uncle Patel. And
Uncle Patel.
That's a common name. He's like, get in the car. Well, I'm taking you for I told you I'd take you for a. And the kids playfully were like, Uncle Patel's trying to kidnap us, this and that. Which immediately brought over an angry mob who would not listen to they listen to the children saying they're being kidnapped, but then the children they did not listen to the children begging and pleading with them, saying they were just kidding. As the crowd,
no, of course not.
Yeah,
they're already hyped up.
Yeah, they're like, yeah, right. They're like, listen, Patel Jr. There's nothing you can do to stop it. It's best if you just go help.
It's happening whether you like it or not.
Just go gather some rocks and pass them out to the people. That will help you in life. And then like, picking up like a stone. And they beat this guy to death.
Any excuse to beat someone to death.
It's not really that funny, I guess. But
Indian pastime.
Yeah. Yeah, they're great, man. So anyways, Kash Patel got his email hacked. I don't know. It seems to be personal email, I guess.
Yeah. I'm looking at these pictures. There are a stunning number that have to do with cigars. I guess Cash really likes his cigars.
Yeah, he's like a manosphere guy.
Yeah,
That
exactly.
sucks.
Very Andrew Tate like.
He's like, listen, man, if you want to get bitches, bro, you need to be puffing on one of these.
You need to be puffing on one of these.
Nothing is cool. What's the great Trump? Yeah.
We need to be smoking cigars while doing the podcast or something, like all the other great podcasts.
That'd be awesome. Yeah, stinking up my house with a cigar smells like you're smoking 10. It's the stupidest thing. It's the biggest lie to say that smoking a cigar is more satisfying than smoking like 2 cigarettes in a row. Even just one cigarette is so much better than smoking a cigar. Like one cigar of like, I don't know. These things take forever. There's people who smoke a whole cigar in one session. Isn't that crazy?
I would pass out. It'd be horrific.
Why? You don't inhale. Are you inhaling the smoke or not? I like to inhale it.
No. Well, no, I'm definitely not inhaling it. That would be even worse. Be horrible. It's like smoking a tailpipe of a car or something.
It's like smoking 10 cigarettes at once. It's cool in that regard, but people don't do it that way. They're just like, it's like some guy who looks like Fat Joe,
Yes, it is. It is a guy who looks like Fat Joe, inevitably.
And he's sitting there and he's smoking a cigar. And he's like, nah, man, you want to just have it go in your mouth a little bit.
you just let it smoke up the place like an incense.
You want more smoke going around your fucking house, stinking up your house, stinking up you have a leather couch. Listen, man, I told this to Kash Patel. I said, you want to be a man? You know a man when you go into his house. This guy's
everything smells like
everything smells like a cigar and a cheap leather couch. Nothing's cooler. That's a way better manosphere guy. Actually,
that's pretty cool.
It's way cooler than Andrew Tate. I'd love that if he's like, everybody gonna come down. He should have a manosphere podcast and he's sitting there smoking a cigar, which sucks, by the way. It's a fucking lame ass. It's so performative, like these people sitting around smoking cigars.
Yeah.
It's like I don't know, maybe they do like it. God, I don't know. It's so obnoxious. Thank God no one does that. It's not something you'd see in LA, really. Outside of like a Puerto Rican guy, like the one, but he's like
Big Joe's house.
Fat Joe. Yeah, Big Joe. He's like, nah, man, I'm Big Joe.
I'm Big Joe.
I just look exactly like him. So, anyways,
I'm not fat, okay?
I'm just big. I'm big bone.
I'm big.
So, anyways, man, what you do? Everyone's coming to me, talking about this and that in their car. Man, fuck your car, man. I'm gonna tell you one thing. You're a man, right? When you go into my house, it smells like I smoke 100
you
cigars.
Can't even breathe.
It stinks like a fucking ashtray and cheap leather couch. And then you come in before that. I'm a man, but before that, you're thinking I'm a man because you walk by the coolest car in the world. And hey, Caleb, man, what's the coolest car in the world? And I want, trust me, you know this, man. Go on. What's the coolest car in the world?
The coolest car? I don't know, an IROC Z or something?
Nah, man. It's a lowered 90s Lexus sedan, cream colored with 20-inch rims. Yeah, man. That's the most manly, cool car you could ever
that is
expect.
Very cool, yes.
You sit in the car. Listen to me. You sit in the car. The passenger side automatic seats do not work.
You don't go anywhere. You just sit in it.
You sit in the car, and the next thing you'll notice, Caleb, you just got on my sweet cream colored 90s stomped Lexus on 20s. What's the first thing you notice when you get in the car and sit in it?
I don't know. What is the first thing I
The
noticed?
car smells like a fucking cigar, man.
Wow, yeah, that's cool.
It just smells like a effing ashtray, man.
It smells like cigars and wet dogs.
It smells like a cigar and my girl.
Pitbulls.
My Pitbull, yeah. My fighting Pitbull that I put a fucking razor blade on his fucking ass. That's what a manosphere is about. You never hear.
Cool.
Yeah, it's getting more and more cool, actually.
It's getting much cooler, yeah.
This guy has a way better podcast than us. Cigars, yeah. What's the
cigars?
What's
this
the
is about
statue?
podcast about cigars?
Yeah, cigar talk. I have smoked it. I will admit I'm going pretty hard on the cigar guys. They suck, you know. If it's like who you are, you suck.
Yeah, like the beer guy.
Exactly.
Your
It's
life is
like,
about
oh,
beer.
this and that. But I have smoked like cigars, cigarillos, Cuban cigar. I've had a Cuban cigar, you know, all those things. I'm not going to turn down a nice cigar if someone gives me a cigar. I'm not going to be like, you know, I've gone over to, what's his name? The old Richard.
The
Richie Rich.
penthouse, yeah.
We smoke cigars. It rules. A whole cigar, pretty much, you know.
Mhm.
But I'm going to start acting like that. Next time I see him, I'm going to come over and he's going to be like, Mr.
Yeah, where's
X.
the Lex at?
You look a little different. He's like, I'll be like, oh, this is just a completely white suit.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was picturing. You just have the jacket, no shirt underneath.
Yeah, that's sick. It's just a completely white suit, jacket, no shirt
Completely
ensemble.
white silk jacket.
That's sick, dude.
You look like Pitbull.
Yeah. Remember that Pitbull thing where they were like, Mr. Worldwide. That's Pitbull, right? Same guy.
Sounds about right, yeah.
And he's like, they're like, Mr. Worldwide, come visit us at the Alaska Walmart, right?
Okay.
And it's like a picture of them. They're holding up a sign. It's one of those sign memes.
Uh-huh.
And then they posted another picture, and it's that exact same picture, poorly recreated, but Pitbull's there. He came and visited him. That's pretty nice. It's a pretty cool thing, right? Let me actually, I'm not 100% sure that's a real image. Let me just fact check this really quick.
I would love for it to be a real image.
I didn't write this right. I put, did Pitbull Walmart visit? It did get it.
That's
Thank
close
God.
enough.
Yeah, it was pretty good. Oh, it was a hell yes. It was a, it looks to be not 4chan, but like, is it 4chan? Hold on. A 4chan or Reddit style contest, you know? Remember the awesome MtnDew contest they had to take down?
No, I don't.
There's a viral, you could vote, you could submit your own name for this new MtnDew flavor.
Yeah.
And then
what was
and they
the
had to
flavor?
stop it.
It was such a great name.
It was Hitler did nothing wrong. Far ahead.
that is great. Yeah. Yeah.
I love that MtnDew.
MtnDew Hitler did nothing. I wonder what that would taste like.
Who cares? It would be so awesome if these companies had
Gotta
even
do it. They
the
won.
smallest backbone. Yeah, if they're like, we can't, It's the deal. The deal was we do it.
With the deals, it's not our fault. This is what the people wanted.
Mountain Dew introduces our new limited run flavor. Hitler did nothing wrong. Available at all stores near you. Coming April 2nd. That'd be so awesome. And then they're like, they tried it again. They're like, you can't have this. And then the next popular ones were gushing grannies,
Gushing granny,
yeah. and apple and like something gushing granny. And they're like, forget it, pull it.
Yeah, we clearly didn't. We clearly underestimated the internet here.
Yeah. I know they're like, no, creativity will win.
Yeah, this will clearly work.
Retarded.
What could go wrong here?
Yeah. I love when people do that. You know, because it's a bunch of people surrounded by people who can't tell them no. So it's like, how about this? It's a contest. And they're like, no, contests don't really work anymore.
Contests are dead.
Can't really do that. You're going to get sued. So anyways, Walmart ran a Facebook contest to send Pitbull to the store with the most votes. And then wow. they voted for the Alaska one.
The Alaska one. That's sweet.
Yeah, that is sweet.
Perfect.
But yeah, Kodiak, Alaska.
Kodiak, Alaska.
Yeah, that's what they have a Walmart out there, I guess.
I don't doubt it.
And Pitbull, and what's awesome is I keep calling Pitbull. I type Pitball too, but
Pitball.
What's tight is Pitball. He didn't say no. He was like, all right, it's he should be the CEO of Mountain Dew.
Mountain Dew, yeah. Make him the CEO. All right, deal's a deal.
He's like, man, it's a deal. I guess I'm gonna go.
You got a Kodiak, Alaska.
They don't have like a crazy ass bear out there that can kill me or nothing, right?
I'm not gonna get my eyeballs snatched out by an eagle's talon or nothing, am I?
Yeah, they have eagles out there too.
Of course.
Alaska's cool. I'd like to go there.
Sure, me too.
It's gotta be pretty affordable.
You'd be surprised.
Really?
It's very expensive. Yeah.
Why? See an eagle?
Not buy anything. It's like being on an island. You have to ship everything out there specifically.
It's buy stuff. It's near Canada, right?
What? Sure, yeah. It's by the Arctic tundra of Canada. It is by that. Yeah.
not too many people in the old Arctic tundra.
I mean, if you're looking to buy snow, that's affordable. But if you'd like anything from like civilization, yeah, it's gonna be pretty expensive up there.
Well, like $2 more or something. Who cares? What about to stay at like a hotel and shoot an eagle?
Hotels I think are relatively affordable. It's more just like food, gas, things like that are gonna be expensive. But like lodging is reasonable.
It still sounds cool. I've always wanted to go out there.
Oh, it's definitely cool. Yeah, there's no doubt about that.
I've always wanted to go out to Alaska and then... I mean, I don't even know what's out there. It just sounds kind of cool.
Sure, yeah. It'd be cool to drive up there on the Alaska highway. That'd be badass.
You can drive up there?
Yeah, you just go straight on through the Alcan, up through Canada, and into Alaska. It's a nice
drive. Road, or it's like off-roading?
Yeah. No. It's the Alaska Highway is what it's called. Also known as the Alcan, Alaska Canada Highway.
I bet it's nice. It's probably well paved and stuff.
It's very nice, yeah.
That sounds awesome, actually.
Yeah, be a badass drive.
I'd love to do a trip like that. I drive from California all the way to Alaska. How long does that take? 8 hours or something?
I mean, if you're doing it all the way through, it would probably take like over 3 days, like 4 or 5 days or something.
Damn.
Yeah, it's pretty far.
That's far. Yeah. I guess that makes sense now that I say it. I guess eight
Well,
hours was a little bit of a.
it was a little underestimated there.
Well, anyways, that's old Kash Patel, huh? That's the end of that story.
Yeah, I know. Why couldn't he just like have something like nude pictures of his girlfriend in his email account like a normal person? That'd
Maybe
be
he
dope.
does. The Iranian
His
people aren't
girlfriend's
gonna
in
share
peace.
that.
Oh yeah, you might be right.
Like,
Maybe that
should we
comes later.
share this picture? He's like, no, man, don't do it. This is just if more people see it, it'll make us less cool.
Cancel the war right now, or your girlfriend's nudes get leaked.
Isn't she a spy too? Did you hear that? She's a spy. She's an Israeli spy.
I wouldn't doubt it, based on how hot she is. I mean, that would make perfect sense.
Yeah, girls love a man in power, but how far can an Indian man in power go? That's she's got to be a spy. He's still an Indian,
He's still an Indian, yeah. Indian guys are the worst in terms of like what girls prefer. They're the lowest rung of the ladder.
Yeah, that's really that's true. I think now that I
Oh,
think
for
about
sure,
it, for
yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
Looks maxing went to India.
Clavicular.
Clavicular, he's in trouble. You heard about this clavicular thing?
I did, yeah.
Okay, we're gonna talk about that, but first I want to talk about how Look Maxing went to India.
I feel like looks maxing has always been in India.
I feel like it started
Indians
there.
are big looks maxers. Yeah, that probably yes.
There was this guy who wrote this, like, God damn it, I wish I had saved it. It was so great. It was like, I'm an Indian. This is like what I have. Remember the PE guy who's like, this is everything I've discovered about PE for blah,
Yeah.
blah, blah. This guy was like, this
Mhm.
as an Indian person, this is what I did. And he's like, fudge, the way he wrote it was so funny. But his arguments were hella sound. He was like, you need to, and this is like the basis of all this looks maxing stuff, which is so funny. But he's like, you need to go to the gym and do some sort of working out. Indian people have the worst muscle mass in the world, even outside of like Pakistan.
Yeah,
Even Pakistanis are stronger than us.
Yeah, I mean, look at Kash Patel. He took that to heart. He's pretty built for
Yeah,
an Indian guy, for sure.
he's American, He's only as Indian as he smells, which is still probably bad.
Yeah.
Which is still probably curry and stuff, but he's like for the most
Mhm.
part like the look on his face and his like 5 o'clock shadow beard, he seems pretty chill.
Sure.
He's probably like, bro, don't even try to tell me that smoking cigars isn't cool again. Them stinking
this
up
up
your
in-
house.
That looks maxing Indian forums, okay? They said smoke a cigar.
Yeah. Maybe they're right.
They're for sure right.
If some cool, cute Puerto Rican guy and Indian guy are doing it, like maybe. I mean, they definitely get hosed for whatever reason. But
Mhm.
he was like, next, you want to bleach your skin or at least put on a lot of sunscreen when going out.
Uh-huh.
And oh my god, I can't remember the last one, but damn, the advice was so sound. I was like, this is the advice of an Indian man for looks maxing. Anyway, speaking of looks maxing, what's up with Clavicular?
So I guess he's been arrested for battery. From what
I thought it was because he shot a alligator.
No, that came earlier. That was something separate. Apparently, he also fired. He and a friend fired pistols at an alligator that was supposedly dead, I guess. But he didn't get in trouble for that. But he did get in trouble for beating his girlfriend, I guess.
Coughing like crazy tonight. I do apologize. No one's listening, but if anyone is listening, I am coughing a lot because I'm still sick for some reason.
Still sick? You're like Nate. You've been sick for 6 months.
I've been sick for 2 weeks now. Well, not sick, but I have
It's
like
been
this
longer than that for
bronchial.
sure.
Well, I mean, yeah. Yeah, it has been.
Closer to 3.
Yeah, I was sick, and I was getting better, and I felt ill again, and now I have this chest thing, but...
You're sick maxing.
Yeah. I just have like the constitution of like a frail woman from like the, Gothic
The Middle
era.
Ages.
Yeah, exactly. Like I'm like, no, I'm feeling much better, thank you. So not for shooting the alligator. Shooting the alligator is pretty great. It's a dead alligator.
Unload the clip.
That's such a stupid ass thing to do, man. Shooting a dead alligator. What the fuck?
Yeah, I don't understand it personally.
It's twisted.
Yeah. It's twisted.
Poor alligator just floating out there dead and just shooting. It would have been
floating
sick
out there
if
dead like a corpse in the
yeah.
Indian River.
On the Ganges.
And the Ganges, yeah.
It'd be awesome if there was like a kind of big fish that was dead.
Okay.
And they're like, it's a kind of big fish, shoot it. And they just like annihilated it. Like it's like completely like, it's like an anime where a nuclear bomb explosion goes off.
All right.
That'd be better than the poor alligator is all I'm saying.
Why is that?
It's a very good question.
It's a kind of big fish.
It's just
I
feel like
figure out the logistics of a kind of big fish being better than an alligator.
Like a koi fish or something. I don't know. They're like, look at this koi fish in here.
I was thinking of like a much bigger fish than that, but okay. Yeah.
No, not bigger than a koi fish. Okay. Like, what were you thinking? Like a tuna or something? Tuna's
like
in there?
a big ass fucking pooping tuna or something. A shark, maybe something real big.
No, a koi fish would be a koi. That's what I meant. Like,
So basically a large goldfish. Okay.
Yeah, basically a large goldfish. Yeah. And they're like, look at this koi fish, and then they just shot the crap out of it. It's better because it's like I feel like an alligator's like kind of like more like deserves some respect. I don't know. If it can like hurt a human being, you should like have some reverence for it.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay.
That goes for shark too. I don't want to see him shooting a shark. It's just stupid too. It's
shark
like
could definitely hurt a human, yeah.
Yeah, seems like a bit much is all I'm saying.
Okay, fair enough.
Plus, it's just like, it's so odd. Like, just shooting a crab out of... I just don't... It just sits... It doesn't... It's
not okay.
Yeah, he's great for bringing the idea that you should become so attractive. All you do... You don't... he just turned down...
That you no longer have to sleep with women.
Yeah, that's awesome. But then it's like, everything he does is like... But also, looks Mackie's... Actually, one second.
Uh-huh.
The thing with the looks maxing is it's just about looks. It's not about like your personality. So he's like so like whiny and silly and like he's like such a baby, but it doesn't fall outside of what looks maxing is. Unless you think your character also falls under look.
I don't think it does, no.
That's good. He's like, bro, having a beautiful heart and being caring and empathetic and sharing and
beautiful heart.
Yeah, it sucks.
Well, yeah, he's right. Yeah, women don't care about that.
That's true. Yeah, exactly. But men do. Isn't also about men stuff like? I guess it's just
No,
about
no.
being
It's just about being
better
so
than them.
fucking hot that women want you and then you don't give it to them. That's
Yeah,
it.
women want you, and then you're like,
Fuck off.
I'll never. You can never
You'll
have me.
never get it. Yeah. Never gonna get it. En Vogue.
Yeah, that's a good song. Anywho, we also talk about our personal lives. Well, anyways, hold on. Who'd he batter? Some broad?
His girlfriend, I think.
That's even
So-
better. We're gonna upgrade now.
Yeah, not only do you not engage in sexual activity with women, but you beat them.
Yeah. That rocks, dude. I get it
Very
now.
cool. That is dope, yeah. Take this bitch. Get
You-
beat by the object of your desires.
You want this? You can never have this. In fact, come get over here.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Let me beat this shit out of you. Maybe I'll think about
They start fighting. Yeah, he just immediately starts assaulting her, battering her. It was his
it.
girlfriend.
Battery.
He beat his girlfriend. Why?
I don't know. I didn't look into it. Probably for the exact reasons that we concluded.
Maybe for shooting the alligator. She was like, "What the hell?"
Oh, she was bitching at him for it or something?
Yeah, she was like, "I just feel like anything that could kill a human,
Anything that deserves respect.
give it some respect." Good
This is
lord.
your rationale, exactly.
He's like, "Fuck that." Leatherhead. Remember Leatherhead from
No
the
alligator could ever harm me, bitch.
Yeah, he's like, not even the Ninja Turtles one the anthropomorphic one could touch this. It's not strength, it's not tough, it's just looks. He probably also doesn't fight that good.
Oh yeah, no, I'm sure.
It's like
He's
turning
probably very delicate. In fact, his bones are all fractured and healing. You can't touch the guy.
yeah. Yeah, just one more hit's gonna shatter his fucking bones into a million pieces. That's not good. That's dangerous.
No, yeah.
Remember how? Oh, I was thinking the other day. Speaking of Ninja Turtles, I was thinking the other day. You know how? Well, they changed it, which sucks. They made it just a rat who watched. Splinter's master. Remember?
Yeah.
Which is cool. I like the idea of a ninja assassination happening just in the 90s.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, this is how long. And that might still happen. Who knows? Maybe I'd like to think that still happens and it's real. But, remember in the Ninja Turtles cartoon, though, they show a man turning into a rat. In the Splinter.
Yeah, I do remember. Yeah.
Which is, the turtles were turtles that became humans. That's an upgrade. But being a Japanese man who... he presumably had sex before. He's Japanese, so maybe not. But taking this man who clearly at one time had sex and turning him into a rat, that's a downgrade.
That is. You're right. Absolutely.
Actually, for a Japanese person, maybe it's a lateral transition.
Yeah, maybe a Japanese man would like that. He could crawl inside of a vagina if he's a smaller rat.
Or that's just a fetish altogether. He's like, I'm a rat.
Oh, just being a rat.
Just being a rat.
Sure.
Lots of women want to fuck a rat.
Really? I had no idea, huh?
Oh yeah, I get you have no idea, man.
Yeah, I do have no idea.
I go and find a crazy girl who wants to have hot rat sex. Ratto.
Hot rat sex. All right.
Yes. Hi. And then afterwards I beat them and then I sit in a chair and I smoke a cigar. Cigar.
This is sounding a lot like something else, but yeah, all right.
This is giving me such a good idea.
Oh, yeah?
Next time I go to Japan, I should do American stuff there. They'd love that.
I'm really surprised that you haven't, actually. That's like one of the first things I would do if I were there.
You go to like a cigar place and be like, look at this. White guy smoking a cigar with y'all. Bet you love this.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah, I know. That's a brilliant idea. That's amazing that you would think of that. That's so thoughtful.
Like, first thing I would do is like go to American themed restaurants and let me get a burger. I want some fries.
It'd be like
no sushi whatsoever.
Eating food with y'all. Eating American food with y'all. Bet you love this. I went to their Burger King. I went to their Burger King. I got the truffle burger.
Did, yeah.
The black pink truffle burger when that was.
Yeah, that was a mistake. You should have just gotten a fucking Whopper. Okay.
It was pretty good. I don't know. It tastes like truffles. I was like, it's got to be fake truffles. This tastes like there's about $900 worth of truffles on here.
Well, I don't deny the fact that it's good. It's just, you got a Miramax while you're in Japan.
I do that. I did that mostly, I'll get like the Big Mac and stuff. But I was like, no, but I wanted to try the truffle burger. I was like, damn, that sounds good as fuck. It was just some gay ass like katsu burger thing. I'd be like, yeah, no thanks.
I see.
This just got me. I was like, damn.
Sure, yeah. Yeah, they got a lot of crazy stuff like that you would maybe want to try, like 100 different types of Kit Kats.
Oh yeah, we did do that. We got a lot of those. Yeah, that ruled. I bought like this box that had Mount Fuji on it, cookie. Anyways, it doesn't matter. But Splinter had to be. I'm sure that they thought about it and they realized that Splinter had to be Japanese.
Uh-huh.
Because any other race of person, except for maybe Indian, would go insane. They'd be like, I used to have sex and I'm a rat.
This sucks.
This is the worst thing that could have happened.
Can't possibly focus on training you guys in the martial arts now.
Yeah, they're like, Master Splinter, you gotta teach us some fucking karate and shit.
How did the turtles adopt a New York accent? Hey, Splinter!
They were just around. They're in New York. They're around people just like us,
New York rats speak with a New York accent, I guess.
No, the turtles do. Yeah, the rat speaks with a heavy Japanese. What racist Japanese accent?
Yeah.
And then he's
that's
like,
why, but the turtles. Are there even turtles in sewers in New York?
I think they were, I don't know, in a lab. I have no idea what's going on. Ninja Turtle, I would like to get into the lore.
We need to brush up on our
Yeah, no
TNMT
kidding.
lore.
It doesn't matter. He'd be like, hey, teach us some fucking karate, man. And he's like, I'm too depressed. I'm thinking about killing myself. Or no, a regular guy. I'm like, I'm a fucking rat.
Yeah.
Okay, I told you guys, I just live here down in the sewer because if I go up there, 1, I can't have sex. 2, people will kill me. Okay? You're just a turtle that became a human. I'm a human that became a rat. Okay? This is extremely distressing. I'm not teaching you shit. Get away from me. Well, anyways, I forgot to talk about going to Shabu Shabu.
Is that what you did tonight, or is it what you did previously?
I went yesterday.
What'd you do tonight? I know you're doing something tonight.
No. Oh, no. I was
go to
going
the
to, but
barcade
we
or something?
canceled.
Oh, okay.
I wanted to. We will go to the barcade. We'll finish this.
Who's we?
Me and some of my colleagues. The
Colleagues.
consortium of friends, as I call it.
Okay.
No one wants to go. None of the girls want to go, especially.
Well, yeah, of course not.
I don't care. I'm about looks, Max. I don't give a F about that.
You're all about smoking cigars.
I want to go there and smoke a cigar obnoxiously. I'm surprised. I bet that happens all the time there. This place is such like, I don't know. I'm sure it's not popular anymore. thank God. But it's just nice to go to a place that's like the closest thing you can get to a gentleman's club is a cigar lounge somehow, because it's fucking disgusting, and a barcade where you play arcade games. Anyways, no, we went to Shabu last night. As you know, Roya loves my boss. Roya loves Shabu.
I am aware of that. Yep.
And
the only thing she wants to eat, apparently.
Yeah, we go once a year. Yeah, it is. She was so jazzed up about it. She said she said that we should go every quarter.
Maybe that's the secret. You just gotta invite her out to Shabu every once in a while.
She was so incredibly bitchy today. It did not help that much.
Oh, that sucks.
Honestly, I feel more exhausted.
She's more bitchy
since then. Yeah, exactly. We went. I mean, it doesn't matter. The whole day was annoying. I got out early because I had this meeting and it was supposed to go on until 5, but we got out at 3. And I was like, hell yes. I was like, I'm not, that's very it. Good. Done for the day. And
nice.
I was supposed to, the idea was Kamran and me would go and just waste time till 6-ish when they got down there. And we'd have a good time. We'd hang out. We'd have some beers and stuff or whatever before going and be good to go, right?
Sure.
Okay, so just to fill people in, Kamran is Iranian.
Right.
What do you know about Iranian men, especially like young men? Not young men, but men of age.
I have no idea. They like white jeans. Is that too old?
No, they still like white jeans. Thank God.
Okay.
They spend all of their free time driving around and talking on their phone. No matter what. If you are an Iranian person, no matter what.
True, yes.
They're driving around everywhere doing stuff and talking on the phone.
Just talking on the phone, right, yeah.
In Farsi.
That is something they like to do.
Being like, I don't understand this, how people from other cultures can talk on the phone so long.
I wondered the same thing about Chinese people. There's all right, it's too hard to explain, but yeah, there's something about Chinese people where they just talk forever, and I used to ask people like, what can they possibly be talking about, and I never got a straight answer.
Probably like feng shui.
Yeah, like, how is your language so inefficient that you need to use this many words for this amount of time? I just don't get it.
They just love talking on phone. This is a.
Now let me ask you this though. Was he using a Bluetooth headset while talking, or is it just like handset to the ear?
Most of them do handset to the ear unless they have a car as fancy as Cameron's. So he was using the Bluetooth through the car.
He has his shit wired up. Okay.
It's an iPhone thing, and it's like, I have no idea. It's so annoying. And he's sitting there doing whatever. So he's like, I was like, Cameron, we're supposed to go down to downtown. What are you doing? And he's like, no, we have to go to my parents' house first, and then I'm gonna change.
That's awesome.
And I was like,
I have to change.
I was like, what? I was like, let's just go. I feel like I don't feel like an adult. I'm old. I'm older. I'm beyond an adult.
Being driven around.
But I don't feel
I don't
like
have any agency.
No. Yeah, I know. Well, basically, yeah. But I was like, going out in a suit is the closest I feel to being an adult, right?
Mm-hmm.
He's like, I don't like that. I'd rather be in jeans. And I was like, it's not about that. I was like, all right, fine. So we go to his parents' house, which rules. This type of house, this type of Iranian home is like, every single Iranian person's home is exactly like this. It's a big Persian carpet in the middle of the room.
Yeah.
And a couch and chairs arranged in a circle. Behind it is a dinner table that can sit like 20 people.
And all the furniture is covered with cloth.
Everything's covered in cloth if you're lucky, if it's going to be comfortable. Still plastic encasing if they just really want to preserve it, right?
Sure, yeah. The entire thing has been vacuum sealed.
Vacuum sealed. Yeah, exactly. It's great. That's such a great, like, people make it sound more uncomfortable than it is too, by the way. But anyways, and I was like, so we get there and I took a picture of his house. And he's like, don't take a picture of my house, you sick F, this and that. I'm like, no, Cameron. I was like, this is.
Trust me.
Yeah, I was like,
this needs to be preserved.
Exactly. I was like, this
furniture.
this type of home is disappearing. Like the second generation of Iranian people are just gonna have a bunch of Amazon garbage in their house like everyone else, you know.
True. Yeah.
Or maybe there's some that are holding out, but after them, it's gone. So this type of setup, which was the default for Iranian people, will be gone soon, and it needs to be preserved. That's basically what I told him. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He seemed okay with it, and he's like, I gotta clean my parents' back porch. And I thought this was just a Persian thing. I was like, this must be something they just do every day. It's a weird culture,
swimming.
but it's not mine to judge them.
Sure.
And then, no, it turns out that's not why. It turns out, and he cleaned it for so long. And I was like, just clean it. I was like,
that was going to be my question. How long have you spent doing this?
30, 40 minutes. He's filling up a bucket.
A deep clean.
He has a pail.
Yeah, he's got like a trash can.
He's got a rain bucket. He's got a small little like thing for like washing vegetables in, and then one other like small like little pottery thing. And he's filling them up and walking in and throwing water on the backyard. On the little back porch area.
Washer.
Yeah, I thought that's what he was going to have or something. He's just doing this forever. And I was like, Cameron, what the hell? And then he's like, I'm just cleaning it because I told you my dog has blood in his stool and is coughing up blood. And so I was like, you didn't tell me that. Well, maybe he did. I don't know. But I was like, so we're here because your dying dog. And he's like, yes. And he's like, you didn't see me cleaning my parents' backyard of all the blood and shit and stuff? And I was like, I didn't know. I was like, well, I didn't know you were doing that. I just thought it was something that Iranian people had to do, you know? Just go and clean their parents' back fucking porch every day or something. He's like, no, Cameron's so funny because I taught him how to call everyone stupid all the time, basically. And it stuck with him, you know? It was meaningful.
Sure, I'm sure, yeah. As an Iranian, he loves using
Yeah. I was like, this is great. And he's like, no, stupid. You think I was just coming? I was like, yeah, well, I don't know. And he's like, it's because basically. And then he was there and he was like trying to get the dog to walk, but since it's dying, it just wants to lay there still. And I was like, Cameron, why did you bring me here? I thought you were going to get changed. This is so sad, seeing you and your dying dog. It's bumming me out, man. And then he was like, well, I had to do it, okay? I'm worried too. And he's like, but my clothes aren't here. They're at my house.
Jeez.
And I was like, what are you talking about, your house? Your house is in the completely opposite direction, you know? It's kind of towards Shabu Shabu, but it's not. It's all the way. It's like in like Jewtown, Robertson area. And I was like, what the hell? And then he's like, oh, it's okay, this and that. So then we're driving. I was like, okay, just drive me to my house first, and I'll change, and then we can go to your house. It's fine. Then we'll go to downtown. And he's like, okay. So as soon as we start, his wife calls him, and she's a little sick.
Okay.
And she's like, oh, I'm just feeling sick, this and that. And I'm saying, I can say. I'm like, God damn it. And then she's like, he's like, okay, just try to be strong. And then she's like, I will. It just hurts. And then they hang up. And he's like, sorry, I have to cancel. And I'm like, Cameron, what are you talking about? Your girlfriend's just a little sick. You know, he's like, no, I have to go take care of her, this and that. You heard her. She's crying. And I was like, I was like, she's not crying, and she's just a little sick. Who cares? And he's like, I have to go take care of her. And I was like, what are you gonna do? Like, sit next to her, putting a cold compress on her head for hours? Like, there's nothing you can do. Just come out with that thing. He's like, he's just probably gonna get bitched at.
Sure.
So I said, just drop me off near the office. Drop me off at the office. I'll just go with someone else. Forget it. So what we're doing is he's like getting like some sort of life coaching from someone who's not me. This crazy woman who's like, you just gotta manifest it, booby. You're gonna get this and this and that. And I was like,
a woman, big mistake.
Yeah, I was like, what is this? She's like some sort of mystic. Dude, these cultures are so crazy. They'll never let you in. But from what I could gather, it's like some sort of like mystical woman who grants people wishes in the Persian community.
Something that Persians do.
Yeah, this is a real Persian thing. This is like the shaman lady shit. Anyways. So then I'm like, just drop me off here. It's walking distance from the branch. And he mutes it. He's like, shut up. He's like, you don't talk when and he was about to say the special word for this person. But he caught himself before letting an outsider in. He was like, when this person's talking. And I was like, what do you mean? Why'd you stop like that? And he's like, oh, it's nothing. Just be quiet, okay? And I was like, whatever. And he's like, you want to get let out here? And I was like, yeah, it's fine. I'll just walk. And I was like, all right, take it easy, Cam. And we had got these free sandwiches at the meeting, too. And I was taking my sandwich. And he was like, let me have your sandwich, huh? He can't go. You can't go out to dinner. I need a sandwich. I was like, I'm not giving you that. I was like, if anything, nice, I'm not giving you. Yeah, I was like, I'm not going to give it to you in principle alone. He's like, why this and that? Because I'm not coming. I was like, no. Because you're Jewish. You don't even need any more free shit. Just go buy your own damn sandwich.
Mr. Fancy ass car.
Yeah, BMW. Idiot. Wasting is stupid to waste your money on a car. But anyways. Then we went to Shabu Shabu. And that was just business as usual, thank God. All the funny stuff happened with Cam, who, as annoying as he is very funny. And I feel like he did this on purpose.
Yeah, it sounds like it would be pretty amazing to hang out with this guy.
Cameron's very weird, but he's very funny. I mean, it's the same. I'm sure it's like this hanging out with any Persian person, to be honest. But I don't get to do that all the time.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So
I would have so many questions for this guy.
Yeah, absolutely. It rules, yeah. Oh, yeah, that's what we were talking about. That was another thing. His parents have a pretty big condo. It's like a really super nice condo. And I was taking a picture of it. And I was like, this is how the houses are in Iran, I imagine. Except, instead of a floor, they're just walking around on dirt.
Yeah, and it's not all bombed out like I imagine currently.
And there's like those explosion black marks around the house. And then he said this. I secretly do think that I would love living in Iran.
Mm-hmm.
But then he said this. He was like, no. And I was like, what do you mean no? And he said, the houses in Iran are way bigger.
Wow.
Yeah, everyone like
living like a fucking sultan in Persia.
Yeah, probably they are actually. It's not nearly as dense and shitty as LA and expensive.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
People build a house for like
big desert.
Yeah, exactly. People build a house like it's nothing. Like, they all come together to beat someone to death? They also do that to, like, erect a house and stuff.
Yeah, exactly. It's a community event.
Shabu-No. Shabu-Ya, Shabu-No. That's what I'm going to say next time she wants to go. I'm going to go, Shabu-No.
Yeah.
She won't get it. She'll just be a bitch about it.
Probably.
Anyways, we're running long, so let's get down to it. 3 facts from Caleb.
Did you know that there are parts of Canada that are south of Detroit?
It's not possible.
Yep.
It's not Is it a whatchamacallit? Is it an embassy?
No, no.
What is it? Just because of the Great Lakes or something?
Well, I mean, like Detroit itself uh, connects to a part of Canada called Windsor across the Ambassador Bridge, but like that part of Canada extends a little bit further south, like maybe 20 miles or so. So, and that's how it gets low, and that's the lowest part of Canada. There's like a little piece of it in Lake Erie.
We should stop that. We should cut it off. We should take it over.
Maybe, yeah.
That should be Trump's thing. He should be like, we've let you Windsor bastards have this side of the Rio Grande long enough.
Rio Grande, yeah.
I've never been to Canada. It seems to be a place I should visit.
Canada, wow.
Nah, it sucks. I've never heard anyone. I don't even know anything about it. It's just like us. It's like, oh, you could come to the Nike store, eh?
Yeah, basically.
What's in Canada? What would I visit?
I mean, it's pretty much the same as America, except their money is more colorful and things are a bit more expensive and people are nicer, I guess.
Things are more expensive. They're not nicer. That's such BS. Every Canadian I've ever met is a freaking asshole, dude.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they're pricks. And they're so entitled. They act like their stupid country is so much better than ours. That description didn't make it sound better.
The Canadians I've known have all been pretty nice, I guess.
Why? Give me one story about how nice they are.
Well, I mean, they're just generally speaking. I've never had a Canadian like that appears mean. At least if they are mean, they're not very good at being mean.
I guess that's true. Yeah, like, if you come over to my house, I won't give you any delicious, pure maple syrup.
Damn, that is rough, yeah.
It's messed up. Okay, what about, yeah, I guess I've never seen a mean one either. I'm sure they have gang members there and stuff.
Yeah, I imagine the gang members in Canada are pretty weak.
Yeah, they're like an 80s gang. They have like a vest, a leather vest and
switchblades.
Yeah, that sucks. That's not very intimidating. No, I mean, it's still pretty intimidating. I don't want to get stabbed, but still, it's like, all right, dude.
Yeah, relax. Go listen to some punk music.
Yeah, that's cool. They listen to the Warriors styled like synth. Like, oh, well, anyways. Canada sucks. Great fact. Canada's encroaching on the United States.
Sure.
Needs to be stopped.
Did you know that gorillas can catch human colds?
Yeah, that's how AIDS started.
Yeah, kind of something like that, yeah.
Yep, famous story. A French guy who was so gay, he flew to Africa, had sex with a gorilla, and then since he flew all around the world, he had gay sex in the plane with all types of different gay guys from around the world, and then it brought AIDS over.
I like how the explanation is he was so gay.
I mean, having sex with a gorilla is like another level, That's pretty damn gay. I mean, that's beyond gay. It's bestiality.
Yeah, I'm not sure what that is. That is indeed beyond gay. I'm not sure if being gay is relevant even to that.
It is. No, it's in there. It's in there. Seems like it would be from what I've heard from these folks.
With a man so badly, I'll take any man, even a gorilla man. All right.
Well, he's French. French people are so weird. That's the Canadian thing, because they're still got like that French root stuff. That's why they're rude.
Yeah, sure, yeah.
That is gay. All right. Anyways, what was it again? Story about John Pierre Gay, who created AIDS.
Gorillas can catch human colds.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Like just the common cold.
Next time I go to the LA Zoo, I'm just gonna sit there near the gorilla enclosure, spitting at them.
Well, yeah, for that reason, actually, whenever the handlers have to interact with gorillas, they have to like wear masks and stuff because they're not exposed to all of the illnesses that we are, and they have a weaker immune system, so they have to actually be very careful.
Or what? It's gonna like lay down and have a runny nose and stuff. Who cares?
No, it could actually kill them because their immune system is not as strong.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like we don't have to worry, generally speaking, with their illnesses because we have a much more advanced immune system than they do. But yeah, like just a common cold could kill a gorilla.
Yeah,
So
we
if
don't.
you're ever in the jungle or something and you're getting threatened by a gorilla, yeah, just spit on them or something.
Like, over and over again, not just one spit, but like constantly spitting.
Yeah.
We don't have to worry about most of their illnesses, huh? Only one certain one spread around the world by a certain French guy
who might have been extremely gay.
who was extremely gay. I mean you gotta be.
You gotta be. It's a prerequisite.
You'd have to be to do that, I imagine.
You'd have to be, yeah.
Yeah, pretty crazy, man. I know. I don't know if it's real or not, but that is pretty much the handed down story.
Well, fair enough.
It's a good story. It's a great story. Anyways, go on.
Did you know that there's a dark region on the north pole of Pluto's moon Charon that's called Mordor?
That sucks.
Yeah, I knew you wouldn't like that one.
That's such a
really.
That's lame as fuck.
The lamest bag, yeah.
It's Mordor, man.
It's Mordor again. Yeah.
I'm so great. Every scientist sucks.
Yeah. Wow, great job, nerds.
No one could think of their own original name. They're like, it's Mordor. What's cooler than Mordor? That'd be actually really great if the Lord of the Rings was that.
It was the Pluto's moon.
Yeah, they're like, Frodo, you must go to Pluto's moon.
Yeah,
this and that.
Figure out a way to get 293 million miles out into space.
He's like, what is what?
Dispose of the ring.
He's like, it's just a silly ring that makes you turn invisible. Who cares?
Yeah,
I'm not doing that.
Just let him have it. Who cares?
I'm not doing that. That's crazy.
Peep on women or something.
It's too far.
Peep on women.
It's in space, man.
We're never gonna get out there. How'd they even make this thing to begin with?
Yeah, that's amazing. That'd be such a sick movie.
It would be a better movie, that's for sure.
People really like The Lord of the Rings are so sucky, dude.
Yeah, they are. Very overrated movie.
Such a lame, boring ass. Everything about it is so boring. And then the coolest guy, Strider, he sucks.
Strider?
Yeah, the king, his bounty hunter name is Strider.
I don't remember that at all.
Yeah, probably it's it's what influenced the name of the famous, much way cooler everything Strider arcade game. Yeah, Strider the arcade game rules.
It does.
Aragon is a fictional character and protagonist in boring J.R.R. Tolkien's The Crappy Rings. Aragon is a ranger of the north, first introduced with the name Strider, and later revealed to be the heir of Isildur.
Huh. Yeah, I never heard about that. You know more about Lord of the... Are you a Lord of the Rings nerd?
No, I just remember. I was like,
oh,
it's the one thing I remember.
First introduced with the name Strider.
Because it reminded me of Strider. I was like, Strider.
Strider, hear you.
That'd be an awesome movie.
The entire time you're just thinking about how much you'd rather be watching a
Absolutely, I
Strider
was spending
movie.
3 hours being like, you know, it's cool when he fights the bounty hunter. Dude, Strider, it's awesome. It's a game that is like a sick ass 80s sci-fi, you know, fantasy, sci-fi fantasy like story that actually rules.
Mm-hmm.
He fights a robot gorilla. He fights like a bounty hunter with like a jetpack. It's basically Star Wars, Ninja Star Wars, which is awesome.
He has sex with a gorilla.
He has sex with a robot gorilla, develops robot AIDS. Well, this episode sucks. I talked too much again. I drank an energy drink and I talked too much again. Damn it. I wanted to make this a Caleb episode, and I didn't even talk about
I love it. You always say that.
I get too pumped up on these damn energy drinks. Anyways, you can follow us at MackyRathhouse. Probably should have said that earlier. And, new episode every Saturday morning, like kids' cartoons when they used to be on.
Mm-hmm.
And Ghostbusters. Remember the Ghostbusters cartoon?
I do, yeah.
Get out there, follow us, and watch the old Ghostbusters cartoon. We'll see you later.